show, sweetie Frater. You have been playing Final Fantasy for the NES, honey.
That's right, SSDuck. It is that time. It is the Freighter SH Immortal Hours with me, the host of Freighter SH. Here's Mr. Peck and IG88, and that SSDuck did a good job with the introduction there. Yes, SSDuck, maybe you should do the intro from now on. Then you got a good voice and good way to start things off. Well, Freighter, she's growing into her role into the show. Better than IG88. I think IG88. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you think we need to kind of work on his like s- sound or something, his sound chip or something. Probably. I mean, right now, we can't. Folks at home, we IG88 is running into a problem where anytime we try to trust him to really kind of deep dive into some history about the video games he starts speaking German and he starts kind of going weird and depends on the words you use because he feels like if there's a it's because we're using a German accent, and normally of course the whole point is if someone speaks German they can type in German and then of course then the speech thing should be able to give it the proper accent, but we're doing in English, and so maybe it's getting confused. Like it's supposed to speak in German, but we're speaking in English, and so there's probably certain rules as far as certain vowels and how things are said. Kind of like, but Japanese don't say R's. They actually don't say R's. It's not part of their vocabulary. It's very fascinating. So it's interesting. Language is a fascinating concept, and that's why I usually say if people should take like a college class on just language alone because it's fascinating. Just the backgrounds and developments the of words and the evolution of words. Uh, yeah, like I said, I've just been playing Final Fantasy, and you know my goals of just keep leveling up and eventually, go on to defeat Garland and actually take the game to the next to actually open the game up a bit and stuff. Uh so that's really kind of it. And so yeah, how's you and SSDuck?
Frater is going to let me play Duck Hunt. Mr. Peck.
Well, that's something else. Prater, I mean, you're gonna actually let her play a game. That's is it gonna be on the show or what? No, it's just well, it's a private, just private. But, couples, they play duck hunt, they play duck hunt together. I guess they do. That's a new one. I don't know, I'm sure some sociologist or something is going to be like, okay, today it's modern couples play NES games like duck hunt. It's a known fact that makes a healthy relationship. That's right. Right. Well, Raider, we gotta let him say anything. Well, yeah, I guess so. It's just I don't know, man. I could do SSDuck as far as like TTS voices and stuff, but it's like I feel like to have to negotiate two TTS voices is not like it's not negotiable. It's not. I don't know why. I'm not having a fun time with it because I feel like I have to put more into the monologue, whereas with voice acting it's like easy, simple, basic. Well, that's a good point, Freighter. I mean, whams if you did try. You did try to actually I mean, kind of like this. You can talk like this. My name is IG88. Well, there you go, Freighter. I mean, that doesn't sound bad. I mean, it just sounds like a really big meat chunk of a man. Yeah, I think we'll go on that route because I'm just too lazy. I can't. Because I gotta stop the file. I gotta stop the file. I gotta then go down, actually by having one TTS voice, I can, cause see what it is in Clipchamp when I go to do SSDuck, all I need to do is hit the text to speech button, and it already has the settings I set up in the beginning of the session, so she's all set up, so I could just type stuff in and it's all good. But the problem is if I want a lot of like interchanging between like IG88 and her, it's a pain in the butt, man. I know you don't want to really put that much stock in these shows. We have multiple projects, I hope you know. We do. And it could change, folks. I mean, by the time you're just recording, you don't know something could have big happened, like where suddenly we've gotten a level of inspiration that's beyond anything we've ever encountered in our life. And you need to understand, I'm going to say this at the time of this recording, we're researching to go to London. You're going like, oh, it's a storyline, right? Where the Saturn Ground Productions goes to London and it's going to be. No, I'm talking about real life. I'm talking about a real trip. And, it's like a first trip freighter. And it's like it's gonna, it's just the first trip. And then, of course, after that, regardless of what happens with the royalties, I know that it is actually in truth quite a wild ride. And yeah, so, well, Freighter, I guess it's time for the video game. It is. Well, time to play a game. We are again Final Fantasy, and it'll be a lot of the same. It'll be we got a greater imp, rimp. So yeah, there'll be a lot of episodes that are kind of, they're just grinding and stuff. So, I was kind of tempted to just make like sort of like a very uniform kind of audio track to go with that as far as commentary, but yeah, I might just go for a few minutes and then just kind of let the viewer decide if they want to watch the rest of it, or if they really need commentary, they'll have to go somewhere else for that. But I can do a little commentary for a little bit. I'm not going to do the complete 20 minutes. So right now, just back in town, and like I said, what you do is it's like a real job. You gotta work up and save your money before you can buy something. So we're going with Cruise. It's something, anything that kind of stuns. Oh no, we might go with sleep. Try to. What it'll do is try to make the enemy like lose a turn. That's good stuff. I mean, but of course, understand that there's also a chance they can also kind of like get out of that fairly quickly too. So, but it's helpful, very helpful. Excuse me. So, go back down, kind of experiment with that. a very good way to play with that. Those meteors are really doing a lot of damage now. And really, this is just to get them, you know, just to level up. And here comes sleep. This character is asleep. Kind of lose a turn there, I think. And then everyone is asleep too. So that's it. And the rest of that will be fairly easy goings, you know. But of course, you don't have to do that every time. But it's just kind of experiment. Oh, there we go. That was just experimenting with the sleep spell. I could lose a turn. That's it. It's actually quite amazing how with newer games, actually, like you know, you take out monsters and they don't give you gold. But so what you have to do is you have to just like use crafting to be able to sell stuff and make the gold. So monster strike first, not good. Well, I think you get the point. So, I'll let the viewers decide. You know, the game will keep going on for a little bit. You know, you can enjoy it. You know, enjoy the classic NES music. And me, you'll see me next show. Well, see ya, guys.